Here at home tonight, Buffalo Bishop Richard Malone has placed 2 priests on administrative leave. The Buffalo Catholic Diocese says it received an abuse complaint against Father Arthur Smith and against Father Samuel Vinay.
The diocese is now investigating these complaints, and News 4's Marissa Perlman tells us where the priests served. Marissa?
Well, Don and Jackie, Father Arthur Smith was working at Blessed Mother Teresa of Calcutta Parish in Depew. Father Sam Vinay, who is retired, regularly attended Mass at St. Stephen's Church on Grand Island. We spoke with the pastor at St. Stephen's, who calls this a time of sadness.
Father Paul Nagaro is with St. Stephen Parish on Grand Island. He didn't want to speak on camera, but tells us Father Sam Vinay, shown here in a photo from Western New York Catholic, has served as a resident at St. Stephen for about 10 years. He's well respected and is innocent until proven otherwise. Father Nagaro says this was sad news he had to share with parishioners Sunday. But lawyer and advocate for survivors of sexual abuse, Mike Reck, says he isn't surprised.
The release of these 2 identities is proof that survivors coming forward and speaking their truth is making the diocese safer.
Reck just held a conference last week in Buffalo to reveal more information about the 42 priests who were credibly accused of sexual abuse of a minor. He still wants more information from the diocese.
Where are they now? Where are they being housed? What safety protocols are in place? How is the diocese confirming that they are not allowed continued access to children?
We received 2 almost identical letters from leaders with the Buffalo Diocese about each priest. They both read in part, "This administrative leave is for the purpose of investigation and does not imply any determination as to the truth or falsity of the complaint."
Now, News 4 has learned Father Arthur Smith was removed as a pastor from St. Mary of the Lake Church in Hamburg very abruptly a few years ago. He served less than 2 years of an appointment that typically lasts about 6 years. Now, we also want to note tonight there are currently 246 active priests serving in the diocese. As of today, a total of 3 have been placed on leave because of abuse allegations. In the studio, Marissa Perlman.